All right. Since the CSK game, we got a lot of Dhoni fans coming in, and Boria, of course, the questions are pinpointed towards you, saying that what makes Dhoni so different, and what is the influence of Brand Dhoni?
Brand Dhoni. Okay, let's take that first. I mean, Brand Dhoni. How when you guys watch your television sets, a man is 39. How many ads do you see of MS Dhoni? Answer is out there. Every ad. In fact, I just see four guys. I see Saurav Ganguly, which is bizarre. Someone who's retired in 2008 is now an administrator doing that many number of ads is unbelievable. I keep telling Saurav, I mean, man, you've rediscovered yourself as BCCI president or whatever you are doing, and you are fit, you're looking good, and the number of ads he's doing. So, more power. MS Dhoni, Virat Kohli, and no one else. These are the three chaps, and to a degree, Sachin, who's still there with some quality ads. Mutual
Actually,
fund,
these
this,
days,
that,
Shreyas
whatever.
Iyer.
Yeah, one or two. One or two. I mean, that you will happen with Rohit Sharma, Shreyas Iyer, who will be there in the fringes. But when you're really talking brand, think
Yes.
about, so KL Rahul is there in one of the, that audio system, this, that, whatever. So those kind of things. But it's Dhoni, Virat, and Saurav. Pragyan will agree with me. I mean, if you really open the television sets, all I see is Dhoni, these three guys along with maybe Akshay Kumar, who have these guys have hogged the ad space. But can this be sustained? I don't see that. I see 2021, the brand, if he doesn't manage to pull it off this year, the brand gradually declining a little bit. That is always the case. Then he will become the Tendulkar League. He will forever be a huge brand, but he will take that legendary league and not be in people's faces like at this point in time. And then maybe a KL Rahul will take that space. But at this point in time, Brand Dhoni, brilliant. And how is he different? Even at this age, he's different because he will still run that second run as if his life depends on him. He might fail, but he will still captain the way he did the previous night and take it to the last ball, even if there are 2 runs. That's MS Dhoni, who will not give up. And for me, sport is not about winning. Sport is about trying. Sport is about effort. Sport is about commitment. Sport is about passion. There will not be a winner every day. MS Dhoni or nobody. Okay, Abhinav Bindra, he has shot for 17 years, right? 17 years he's shot. 1,680 events or 2,000 events or something like that. 180 medals. So what is the percentage? He's one of the greatest, right? So the win percentage is that. Rohit Sharma, 50-50 is in 200 games. So the win percentage or success percentage. So MS Dhoni is also like that. He won't win every day. But as Sachin Tendulkar kept saying, you might have the best Yorker bowled to you and get out first ball. You go stand in front of the mirror and ask yourself, was my preparation 100%? If you say to yourself, yes, my preparation was 100%, to go back to the answer, you will sleep well.
All
And
right.
I'll like to add, for me, Brand Dhoni is, once the game is over, look at the youngsters coming and standing next to Dhoni and talking to him. See that. That is for me what makes MS Dhoni so different. He's there. You will see minimum of 5 to 6 youngsters going and picking his brains. That nobody can replace. So that's the reason I adore him.
Rajashri, what makes Brand Dhoni, your take on that? And there's another question which is saying, what makes him different from others?
Years ago, I just want to go back to 2010 in South Africa, the Champions League 2020. MS Dhoni, that was before his World Cup triumph, and they had just won a very difficult game against, I think it was Royal Challengers Bangalore in the semi-finals in Durban. And Dhoni was much more relaxed because, in 2011, that Dhoni cult had started to build up. He had won the World Cup. Then that movie came out 5 years later. He became a little indifferent, if I may say so, because of those test matches overseas in England, Australia. But I remember this instance when I asked MS, it looks like you were destined to reach the finals of the Champions League T20 because of the way these guys were playing. And MS very calmly looks back at me and says, brother, there is nothing called destiny. You have to make your own destiny. And for me, as a young journalist about 10 years ago, that sort of gave me, the landscape to what Dhoni was. That man, that brand that he has built up. He has worked every inch for it. For me, I come from a small town as well. I come from Jamshedpur, a neighboring town to Ranchi, where Dhoni comes from, and have seen the evolution that Dhoni has had ever since. And it is that aspiration and that never give up at, that he doesn't give up. And we talk about destiny. We talk about, we look at Pragyan Ojha and he say, how lucky he is to be so privileged. But that guy, Pragyan Ojha, has had to work hard for it, right? They don't believe
Yeah.
in destiny. They make their own destiny. So for a man of his stature coming from that to me was a landmark of what he has become.
Indeed. When I think of MSD, I imagine a banyan tree, bargad ka ped, with the roots so deep inside and everything growing through his branches. I really imagine MSD like that, like this particular tree that is going to live there for hundreds and hundreds of years, and everybody is going to thrive through him. That is my image of MSD.